What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So somebody asked me and tried to convince me that Genius brand stock is going to be better than Disney stock. I'm going to do a stock and dividend analysis, and we're going to discuss the revenue on both of the stocks, and I'm going to give you my answer and defend why I used to own Disney stock, and I do plan on buying Disney stock again in the future. One of the reasons why I sold it, I did make a profit and put that towards SPHD, but I'm going to show you why Disney stock runs circles around Genius brand stock and why you should avoid Genius brand stock from the beginning. So enjoy the ride. Again, I put a lot of work towards this channel. So make sure you give me a like so that other investors don't make the same mistake, in my opinion, with Genius brand stock. So let's have some fun and let's check out the comparing and contrasting, and let's check out who's the better stock. And you tell me at the end in the comment section who has a better stock. So let's go. All right, let's look at Genius brands right now. It is at $1.60. It is in the beginning in 2009, it started off at 240 US dollars. Now it is down to a whopping $1.60. So Genius Brands is not doing very well compared to the S&P. It is getting killed. I don't even have to reveal this because it's getting killed. So that's strike number one. Let's look at their revenue real quick. Okay, they have made some revenue, but their operating income sucks. The net profit margin is not good. Okay, sure, they have made some revenue, but their net profit margin is not doing well. Okay, sure, they made some revenue, but let's look. They're down. Obviously, that's a given because what's going on. So, that's one thing. They're small, and they're getting killed right now. So let's look at Disney stock. So Disney has killed Genius Brands since inception from 336.33%. So somebody's going down and somebody's going up. Now look, there was no bug hitting, and you know what? This is when the bug hit, and the price per share. Well, guess what? It's going right back up. Okay. Now we're going to look at how it's doing against the S&P. There's no comparison. I mean, there is no comparison. They've beaten the S&P. You know what? I'll just show you how Genius Brands has done against the S&P. So it's pretty embarrassing. Let's look at financials. I forgot to mention that. Okay, it's up. Sure, net income's down a little bit. Net profit, not too bad. Operating income, so-so. Cash on hand. Revenue's up. Cash on hand. Sure, this is down a little bit. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. And we're going to look at, I know that Disney did freeze its dividend, but suspend their distributing their dividend. That's not a big deal because, I mean, people are streaming stuff. People have Disney Plus. Don't be surprised if Disney buys off Genius Brands. So that's one thing that can happen. So don't rule that out. Disney has increased its dividend over time. Let's look at that as well. Okay. But right now I'm going to show you how Genius Brands has done against the S&P. Terrible. That is just terrible. All right. I can't even say it the way Charles Barkley says terrible, but that is just atrocious. I mean, it's just going down. Imagine all that money. It was what, $240, and you're all the way down to $1.60, and you expect these guys to be better than Disney? There is no way that they're going to be ever equivalent to Disney. I wouldn't even consider Disney considering them competition. What they're going to do is either buy them out or just rip them to shreds, take all their actors, take all their experts, and just bring them to Disney, because I see that going, and I see the pathway of Genius Brands. It is just going down. Look, entertainment's a risk. Disney took advantage of Marvel. Disney owns Marvel. They own Star Wars. You're going to tell me that Genius Brands is going to be the new kid on the block against Disney? There's no way. One more thing, let's look at the dividend history. Disney distributes a semi-annual dividend. I know that they are not giving it out right now, but there's so much potential for growth. There is no way. I tell you what, if I had an IRA, or if you gave me $10,000, okay, and for my M1 Finance dividend portfolio right now, I'd have Disney. I'd at least have some shares in Disney. So eventually I'm going to have shares buying Disney in the long run, because I know that it's such a strong stock and there's a lot of potential with Disney. I took advantage of them going down, and I bought Disney when it was a lot cheaper. And it has an annualized dividend of $1.76. Genius Brands does not give off a dividend, and there is no way that I would put money in Genius Brands. So a lot of you guys in Robinhood that are saying, Genius Brands, Genius Brands, Genius Brands, good luck, because the price per share has gone down. I am avoiding that like the Black Plague. No. So don't. First of all, when a company gives off dividends, that says something. They're usually successful, and they know what they want to grab certain investors. So dividend investors would prefer Disney. People who would want to take a risk, go ahead, go for Genius Brands. The price per share has gone down significantly since it hit the market, and I think you guys are crazy for buying Genius Brands. So some of you guys that made a profit, congratulations, but I think you guys are nuts. I mean, this is again, it's just like some of these electronic vehicle companies thinking that they're going to beat Tesla. It may not happen, and you're competing with the juggernaut like Disney. It's just not going to happen. So thank you for watching this brief video. Again, if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I gave you my answer. I will invest in Disney in the future. That is on my radar. That's right there with Procter & Gamble, Pepsi, Johnson & Johnson, Apple, and Microsoft. So those are going to be some of my big boys. I'm going to be buying once I increase my dividend portfolio on M1 Finance, because I know Disney is a successful organization. It's a very good entertainment stock, and it's a very attractive stock. So that's what I like about Disney. Let me know what you think. Any of you guys that are brave enough to say that Genius Brands is better than Disney, make a comment, because I don't think anybody's gonna agree with you. And I'm just being brutally honest. I wouldn't touch Genius Brands with a 10-foot pole. So you guys have a good Sunday and have a good one.